Hey guys, and welcome to my first sketchbook tour ever. Now, I don't know if you want commentary for this or not. I've only seen a few sketchbook tours before, and sometimes I'm like, oh, they're talking too much, and other times I'm like, oh, I wish that they would explain what this is about. So I think a medium level of conversation will be perfectly adequate. This one got done pretty quickly because we've all been in isolation and I've been drawing every day. Normally my sketchbooks are really private and they are just like complete scribbles and ramblings of a mad person just trying to get their ideas onto paper. But this time around, I've been using it to also do the ISO drawing challenge, where I've challenged myself to draw every day. The first few pages of this sketchbook though are ideas and designs for workshops. Like this one. This was painted pots. This was an exclusive workshop just for my Patreon homies. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's a subscription service for people to get exclusive content from creators and the like. So I'd love you to check mine out. You can cancel at any time and I chuck a bunch of stuff up every month. I will pop a link in the description. So here are some of my completed painted pots, which I have immortalized using my Polaroid camera. The next few pages are visual brainstorming for my personalized mandalas workshop, and this one is totally open to you guys giving it a whirl because it's on my YouTube channel. So please check it out, and I'd love to see if you give it a go. Send me some images of what you make. It's a really fun workshop using masking fluid and watercolor, or you can even use pens, pencils and markers if you like. My designs were inspired by Art Nouveau and classic symbols that I love, like eyes, suns and moons. Even though I love this page, it was a bit of a dull moment for me because I forgot that masking fluid only works on sized paper. This is a pretty special spread for me because this is the first day I was like, I'm gonna start a drawing challenge. No idea why I started with telephones. Maybe it was because I missed talking and seeing my pals. I don't know. As you may have heard in my vlog, this book is not a very good quality one. I picked this because I wanted no pressure. Basically, I wanted to pick a book where I wasn't scared to draw in it because I might make a mistake or something. It's a really cheap one. The paper isn't too bad, but it means that when I want to do stuff that's a bit more developed, like many layers of watercolor or mixed media, I'm working on some really good quality watercolor paper and then sticking it in. As more and more people started getting involved in the ISO drawing challenge, people started asking me what they should draw. And to be honest, I'd never really thought about it, so I started with hands as the first subject starter. I've continued to add more over the weeks, and you can find all of these on my YouTube channel. Another subject starter was mixed media, and this really kicked off something for me. I'm still working on mixed media stuff in my new sketchbook. This is really unlike the work that I normally make, which you might have seen before. I've got a sweet little video documenting the process of making these works, and I'd love to share it with you, so check it out in the link below. Such a special page for me. I was painting plein air in Morialta and I absolutely loved doing it. I hardly ever paint plein air. In terms of the success of this drawing or painting, I'm not completely happy with it. I actually ran out of light on the day. This really feels like an initial layer to me, and I would have loved some more time to add some detail. I love this spread, it's so fun. This is actually experimentation for these abstract mixed media works that I started. Again, if you want to see these being made, I've got the video just for you. I'll pop a link in the description. Under these is a speedy little drawing I did of someone completing a jigsaw, which is very much a sign of the times, I guess. And here's another little sneaky one of an eye, using markers on coloured pencil. In the next few pages, I'm back to planning more workshops. These ones are for kids and excellent adults, making art crowns. They're based on our favourite places. I started with my garden, or the botanical gardens, and my other favourite place is, of course, outer space. I'm planning to wear this one when I have a bedroom disco party with my housemates, and if you want to see how I made it, it's on my Patreon for all you subscribers out there. In this study, my focus was painting the negative space to capture the positive, being the still life. This spread is actually experimentation for a commission piece that I did of Conor McGregor. Check out my vlog to see me in action making this. This has got to be probably my favourite page in my book. I am so drawn to bold flat colour, and this was the inspiration for a workshop I made for Onkaparinga Youth. Basically the same concept, but doing your eye. I'll pop a little link for that one in the description as well. The next few pages are continuous line using FINELINERS, and again these are for workshops towards Onkaparinga Youth. There's something so satisfying about a good continuous line drawing. I love how I never set out to make this, but somehow it just happened and I love it. In this one I did a larger hand and I filled in all the weird and wacky shapes with coloured pencil and included a gradient between pink and red. And that brings us to the end of my tour. I hope you enjoyed looking through my sketchbook with me. I certainly don't think that these are finished works in any sense, more just like studies, and I see great potential to push these further into larger, more developed works. Since this is my first sketchbook tour, I would love your feedback. Tell me what you liked and what you'd like to see in the future. As always, please like, subscribe and share this video. My second sketchbook for ISO is halfway through and I'll definitely share it with you when it's done. If you want to see snippets of this in real time, check out my Instagram @RubyChewArt. This is Ruby Chew signing out.